is for Mr. Harder. What is your stance on sanctuary cities?
Yeah, I think we need an immigration policy that allows cities to do what's best for them, right? So if you actually look at the history of what's happened with sanctuary cities, it's actually created by a Republican sheriff in Los Angeles County. And he created this idea. For those of us that don't really know, the idea of sanctuary cities is essentially that police departments don't coordinate with ICE, right? So it doesn't create fear in immigrant communities where individuals who are afraid to go to the police because they think that their immigration status might be questioned. And I think what we need to do is allow police departments to make that choice for themselves. Police departments are the best actual deciders for what they need to do to keep their cities safe.
Thanks. And we want to make sure that other candidates have an opportunity to answer this question. So if you would like to, we can start. Well, why don't we start on this end this time? Sue?
Regarding sanctuary cities, I know that there are many counties and law enforcement agencies that support it, much for the reasons that Josh just explained. In our school district, as soon as President Trump was elected, there was a lot of fear amongst the students, and we were seeing chronic absenteeism because the children were afraid to even come to school for fear that they would, someone would come into the school and take them away. So we were proactive in our district and got the word out to the parents that that would not happen, that there are laws in place that protect the children, and it didn't have to go any further than that. We were able to alleviate that fear. However, sanctuary state does, I believe, prevent a lot of that fear.
Thanks, Sue. Just so you all know, I shortened the time a little to about 45 seconds, so if we can do 30 to 45 so we can hear from everybody and more students. Thanks.
I think we shouldn't have sanctuary cities, let's have a sanctuary country. Let's make it so no matter where you are, you're not afraid to go to the police, because there's too many times domestic abuse, other situations that immigrants do not talk to the police at all and are in horrible situations because they're too afraid to do anything.
So I agree with Tara. It's sad that we actually have to go this route, that we should have tolerance and respect and integrity as a nation, that we're not dividing. But yes, we've gone too far. We do not need to have, we need the protections to make sure that we have safe communities and that all people can walk in their communities in a safe manner and not fear deportation or harassment or intimidation. So yes, this is a time that our nation should be pulling together, that we stand on principle and value as a human race.
So these are the quick facts. There's no legal framework for sanctuary cities. There is legal framework and laws being passed now on the local, county, and state level where those agencies will not use resources to help ICE do its job. If ICE has a job to do, let ICE do it. We're not going to use local, county, and state funds to do that. I've been on 2 particular job sites where we have ICE pull up. I'm not going to go into details on what's done afterwards, but it's very real, and again, there's no legal framework for sanctuary cities, but I support bills that would keep from using funds to do someone else's job.
As somebody who had to challenge our county sheriff for the highest number of ICE holds and deportations, not just in the Valley, not just in the state of California, but in this entire country, I can tell you that I am all for protecting immigrant rights. I am all for protecting those families who are working, who are struggling here, who are trying to just make it. It's called survival. But I also stand very firm that anybody who commits a felony absolutely should face the consequences, and that means deportation.
The question of sanctuary cities is just a smaller issue. It's really just kind of a red herring about an immigration policy. The fact is, we need a fair, an ethical, a moral immigration policy. And we won't have that as long as we have Jeff Denham in office and Trump in the presidency.
What Tara said